I'm trying to fix this off shoulder. What's up, your guys, señoritas, mi amigos? Hola, ¿cómo estás? How are you? I hope that you're I hope that you're well. Hope that you're coming to the end of the January peacefully. Literally tuko ile place tunasemanga the end. Yeah, the end of January. Amazing, interesting. We are getting into February. By the way, January, it has not Januaried like other Januaried. Am I making sense? I don't know whether I'm making sense. But yeah, the end is here. Let's get into February. Now, by the way, some of my friends, I said in my last video that I don't like, that I'm not a flowers person. Na watu wako, I will unachome mbona sema upendi flowers. Hutaki tupoe flowers, nini hutaki tupoe flowers. Guys, if you like flowers, good for you. Me, I'm just not into them. Like, they are so, I feel like flowers are so Western-ish. They are not African-ish. To me, I'm just like, okay, they are flowers, that's it. But if you give me something edible like chicken, I'm like, woo! Chicken, here we go. I'm like that, you know. But flowers, okay, mimi kwangu, haini touchingi, haini touch. So flowers, if you're a flowers person, well and good for you. Ama ni venye nilelewa ushago na siku interact na maua in the right way. Siku relate na maua vizuri. Cause maua, kuna mti ilikuwa hapo nje kwetu na ilikuwa inamwaga maua hapo nje. Ilikuwa ina kama shade, that's the first thing. So good for us, we had shade. But then ilikuwa inamwaga nini maua hapo chini. So kila asubuhi, kila lunchtime lazima ushinde ukisweep. Na mnajua our African mothers, hata ukisweep 10 minutes ago kitu imwagike hapo wanasema kotio ndo rutaka huko kotio ndo weka huko na ikata magava na mashifo. Kazi yenu huko ni kuwa kama magavanare, ni kukaa kama machief, hamtaki kufanya kazi, mshafika kwenye mlikuwa mnaenda. So me flowers zilikuwa zinanipea tu kazi, and then nilikuwa naona people used to take flowers to burials. People still do that, which is fine. So nilikuwa naona flowers kuna venye anyway, I don't know. But unajua hizi zenye watu upewa nowadays, they are so uptown. This is a gesture of love. Unajua they are so uptown, they are nice flowers. Some of them I hear you can actually plant them. Najua nilisema last video ati kwenye tunafaa tupande, hapana, kuna zenye zi plantiwa. But I'm not that kind of a person. But if it grows in my compound, well and good. In my future compound, well and good. But I'm not that person. Anyway, let's get straight into some chat. You know I can talk, eh? No, Jolly, I can talk. So, let's get into this conversation, guys. Well, I don't know where I should start with this because let me just vent. Acha tu ni vent. But siku vent tu, ni facts. I don't know about you guys, but manzina try ku fix off shoulder because it's not off shouldering like other off shoulders. Am I making sense? Naitwa vocabulary, yera sijui ni gani hiyo. Anyway, so guys, let's talk about adulting. Manze, I know I mentioned adulting in my third video, and we were talking about PMS, premenstrual syndrome, and we said PMS saa zingine inakukosa kwe moody, inakukosa feel like you just want to cry about adulting and all that. But adulting is real. Unajua venye wazazi wetu walikuwa natushow, acha tika huko moko manga, acha hivyo venye mtalala mbona yako kirione make mtu ataamshwa na zake. Manze size uniamsha nafaa kuingia job. I personally naingianga job around 6:30 hapo. So you can imagine, so lazima uamke 5. Na kuamka hiyo 5 sinakuwa struggle. Adulting. Mi ushangaa. Wale watu wengine wako na pesa, akina Mark Zuckerberg, akina Kirubi, akina Kenyatta family. Nagwa pesa hizo shanekanire. Is there another way that you guys are not telling us? Is there another road ya kutafuta hizi mado? Cause manze, why adulting is real. And some, you know, between the age of 22 to 30, especially after you're done with campus and now you're transitioning, you're moving out of your parents' house, you have to pay rent for yourself, you have to feed yourself, you're trying to figure out a lot of things, you're trying to tap into your abilities, you're trying to make connections, you network with people, you're trying to dig into yourself and see what you can offer the world, see what you can offer a certain company, see what you can do with your life basically. I mean, it's just a place, you know, that is a phase of adulting that I think inakuanga I am so far, I'm 25 years old, but manze, so far I cannot say so far so good, but so far I am trying. I am trying, like literally trying. Adulting is not easy. You wake up early and you're like, guy, is she best? Is it a must? Do we need the I mean, wow. It's not easy. And you know, between that age from your 2 to 30, you're really trying to settle up. You're trying to settle. So you're trying to discover, you're trying to your identity. You're trying to see, what am I good at, what can I do, how do I want my future to be. You're trying to lay your long-term goals. Like, this is a YouTube channel that I have. I don't want to be here forever. Staki kwe background forever. Staki kwe look Kenya niko now forever. Sometimes I want a good first beat. I want a good life, you know. Staki ikue ati in a room, staki ikue. I have a vision. There is where I'm supposed to go. But guy, I feel anxious. Sijui kama, I know the Bible says that do not be anxious about tomorrow. But let me tell you something. Anxiety is real. Anxiety is real in adulting. It is real. Because sometimes I wake up and I'm like, guy, am I doing the right thing? Even when I'm doing a YouTube channel, I'm like, where is this going? How long is it gonna take? Am I making an impact? You know, how can I monetize it? How can I mean, kuna tu vitu mob. Even in your life, you're like, I'm done with campus. When it's today, uko like, I'm done with campus. Nafaa kutafuta job. Na nasikia manze ati huku nje kumekauka hakuna majob. So uko like, by the way, bona nasoma, by the way. Bona nasoma. Kuna msee alikuwa ananiambia juzi ati, I think degrees and diplomas are outdated. I don't want to say the answer is yes or no, but I think it's important to have some kind of a higher learning. And we don't go to school to find jobs. No, we go to school to gain the knowledge, to be better people. Because trust me, when you're just out of high school and you just start life, maybe without going to campus, and I know that people started like that and they are still doing good, but I think it's important to have that knowledge. It helps you network with people, open up your mind a little bit, so that it's not about getting the jobs, but sometimes umaliza campus huko nje kuna ningoja. Wazazi wangu nimeshakuwa 22 years, 23 years. I expect niishi na wao tena. Songa huko nje, Budesco mgalde mukajitafutia life. Na unaona venye huko nje watu wanasema hakuna jobs. You're like, guy, okay. You're like, okay, now I have this job, but is this really what I want to do for the rest of my life? Can I do better? I am good in singing, but nimepata job kama hii. Nitaanzaje stories of singing? In our 20s, we are truly trying to step out in a lot of things. There are a lot of fears, there are a lot of anxieties. And Juicy, actually, the reason as to why I'm talking about adulting is because Juicy, another day, I was just out of job. I was tired. It was around the night, and from my place to from work to my place, it's a walking distance. So guys, guess what? Me, I was breaking down as I was working. Like, ushai break down na uko ndani. But then when you get to the house, unasema, karegani, I need to cry. I need to cry. Because guys, so I got into the house, I threw the bag away, nikawasha TV, I put on some worship, and I just began to cry because guys, I was feeling exhausted. I was feeling tired. I was like, guy, there are so many things that I'm trying to figure out. Maybe you're trying to work out a job, you're trying to work out your CV, not your CV, you're trying to work out your gifts, your abilities, your talents. You're trying to be a family person, you're trying to work relationships, a relationship, with your boyfriend, maybe with your parents, with your friends. You're trying to create connections, and in the midst of all these guys, it's easy, ni rahisi sana kujipoteza kwa hizi vitu zote. Ni rahisi saa zingine for one day una feel nimechoka. So this week I had that kind of a breakdown. I went home and I was like, yo, boo, nimechoka, I can't do this anymore. And I cried, then nikajipanguza, and I went to bed, and the following morning I woke up just fine. Because sometimes in adulting you realize there is nothing you can do. You just have to grow up. You just have to be mature. Adulting forces us to be mature. Adulting forces us to be committed to the course, to stay on the course, because we have no option. Like, you can't just sleep. Unalala alafu orieke. I mean, you see. And I think with one thing, and imagine, I'm not even a mom yet. Like, I don't have children yet, but I'm already feeling like I have a lot of things to put together. I have rent to pay. I have relationships to work out with, with friends, with families. I have what, I have a job to work out, I have me to work on myself, I need to be a better version of me, I have passwords to remember, uko na hii password, I have maybe jobs to apply for, I have a YouTube channel that I need to make sure it goes to the next level. So I think, when I think about all those things, I'm like, today, the grace of our Lord today, is it still with me? But it's not easy, guys. And I understand when I hear people that have a breakdown because of adulting. I understand when I hear, especially ladies, there are times that we feel, mimi nimechoka, unaingia tu kwa nyumba unaanza kulia, hata hakuna mtu amekukosea, una feel tu umelia because you just need to let go, you just need to relieve, you need a relief, man. You just want to release some of these burdens, because adulting is not easy. It's not easy to imagine that I'm not even a mother of kids yet. No, I don't even want to imagine what mothers go through out there. You have a whole family on your shoulder that you're supposed to, and and that's where I'm heading. But hey, it's not easy. It's not easy. You guys, especially guys who are, especially women who are single mothers, I salute y'all, guys. It's not easy. I don't have kids yet and I'm tired. And I hear that, and I think when you become an adult, you're waking up at 5, you have rent to pay, you have all these to pay. I think I have come to a conclusion that I'm just gonna be tired for the rest of my life. Like, that's what adulting is. You're just gonna be tired for the rest of your life. Maybe the only time you're not gonna be tired is the end of when you're retiring, after you've worked hard over the years, you can at least, catch a break. But I think when you become an adult, you're just tired, you're just exhausted all the times. You're just like, but you just have to stay on the course. You just have to be committed to the course, because there is no option. And if you want a good life, you have to keep going. You have to go hard. You have to keep going. So man, adulting, where it's not easy. But so I feel y'all guys who are going through some kind of a situation, it's common out here. It's common. Even me, myself, and I am going through that. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, is this job necessary? Una snooze alarm maraka matano kumi. Anyway, now I understand. Honestly, to get to where we are right now, our parents must have put a lot of effort. And sometimes when I see about all the things that I'm supposed to do, I'm like, guy, our parents actually tried. It was not easy. It's a hard job. You see that the effort and the work they put in to raise you, it's not easy. So man, salute to our parents, salute to the mothers out here, salute to everyone out here, the men out here, salute you all, providing for your family and being sane at the same time. It's not easy. I am still like a mini mkagal dembado na saa zingine niko like, God, come into my life. Come into my life, when people are busy singing Valentine is coming, where is your boyfriend? By then my boyfriend is in Jumia and I cannot afford him. That's why I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have the money to buy him on Jumia. I'm joking, but when people are thinking about that, me, I'm like, what? There is that day is gonna come, it's gonna pass. But I'm like, woi, mi nafikirianga tu rent, nafikiria tu, whoa, you can't help but be anxious about some of these things, but it's fine. It's where we are in life, but it's not easy. So I feel you out there. Keep going, stay committed. Tuko pamoja, tushikilia tu hapo, hauko peke yako. God is with us, and he'll guide us and hold us through. And I don't think that he can give us anything that we can handle. He will, everything that is thrown into a direction we can handle. So adulting, let's keep on this. Yeah, that's it for today's topic. I just wanted to vent. Bye, have a good week.